like GPK's incredible start in that mid lane. Top lane, Cuckoo. They're diving in for him. TPs are going to come forth. They're going to try and turn this one around, GeekFam, maybe. But can they do it?
Okay, Song is out.
Let's see what the setup is there. It's Raven. Who's he going to go for first? Who's the target?
You're 4v5 right now.
See what they can have here. Jump forward from Carl. He's going to go for the slice play onto FNG. They found one. There's the net. Raven's got the control on Vampire. Vampire getting taken apart by the illusions. The knockback, flame break onto Shashlo. GeekFam.
Finish the gaze from Glitch.
See what they can do here.
Oh,
Raven.
no ult.
I mean, no mana on Dream. That's the mana god. Raven just turns. He's killing off the slot. Dream's trying to run. Can he get away? The Frost Shield will help him a little bit, but the root's out. Raven cannot quite reach him, so the skate drags him out, but it doesn't matter. Zephyr nukes down Dream with the Fade Bolt.
Or take the top half. It seems like GeekFam now trying to take over the bottom half.
Raven's going to look for the wraparound to start something off here. He's going to go straight away for the easier kills. FNG doesn't stand a chance. Immediately taking out Cuckoo. He's gone for the dual control there onto Dream, but Dream did get the BKB out. Dubu, the follow-up lasso. The BKB is still good for Dream, keeping him alive. A buyback comes out straight away from Cuckoo. He wants to get back in and involve Raven with the song. Is the song and sort of just creating the distance. They don't want to try and fight this now, being without Dubu and being the fact that Cuckoo had to use the buyback here. They've got the control. Vampire tosses back Raven. Do they have the damage though? This Naga Siren is so big right now. He's in fact, Raven, he realizes Raven could turn. Dream jumps in. Dream is dead. Vampire's gone. And you can see it, they just don't have an answer for Raven. He could just charge in with the rest of his team, take them apart piece by piece. GPK is dead as well.
I really like how the GeekFam side is positioned, but Legion may still go down. Does he have buyback? That's the big question.
He brought back for the last fight. So 90 seconds, no Cuckoo. Raven's going to start to go to work. He's found Shashlo. Shashlo
they
have the roll. Can they solo Raven out? Turns here, GPK use the Hex onto Zephyr. Zephyr's got 2 dead on GeekFam. Raven using the song, wants to back off. They're 3 against 5. Say the wall. Okay, the illusions will do it. Raven's just pushing out on his own. He feels that confident. They're going to try and make a go on him. He's got the cheat, pops it back up to full. And look, it's more than enough time for the rest of Gambit to get across and look to help him out. Raven, he gets the song up for the BKBs in there. Can they kill it? They can. They finally get the Naga Siren. They kill Raven for the first time this game. They'll get Dubu as well. Zephyr tries for the TP out, will make it. But Gambit, they'll get 1, they'll get 2, they'll get 3. Cuckoo gone as well.
Oh, here we go. Chains onto the Slark.
Both teams have got everything ready to go. Vampire tries to go for the top spot. Will be able to get Zephyr into the Hex. Ruben in trouble. Cuckoo jumps in. Offers the same. Zephyr's able to get back to the high ground. Chancellor trying to go in on the back, but he's dead. Gets the Ruben kill, but he's dead for 80. Dubu will fall too. 2 dead on GeekFam. Raven pops the song. He's trying to keep the rest of the team safe.
Both teams smoked up.
So he makes the jump. Dubu gonna get the initial to jump onto GPK. Is there any follow-up though? It doesn't look like it. Dubu will go down. Dream does put the BKB rather early. He's going to look to try and fight under the cover of it. Moving in with the Shadow Dance. Turns towards Raven and his illusions. Won't be able to quite find the real one as Raven backs off.
I command you.
Both teams losing a support. Maybe Gambit losing another here as Vampire. Trapped by the root. They've got the duel. Vampire's gone. Double kill for Raven. Wrap around. GPK, can he set something up? He's going to start pulling the creep wave in. He's going to be the one jumped up first at the telekinesis. He's losing health. He's down to half. On the mount. Turns to Raven. Raven's the focus for Raven. He's too big to deal with. The roar comes out for Chester, but Raven keeps the army. Moving forward. Can't commit with the BKB. They've taken down GPK. They've taken down XS Vampire. Both buying back immediately. The song.
No BKB, no ult.
They surround Dream. Dream's in trouble. He needs help and he needs it now. Gambit watch for the sideline. Cuckoo tries to jump in. He'll jump into his death. Zephyr falls. Cuckoo bites back. Zephyr does not have buyback himself. Gambit, they surround Raven, but still Raven is just full HP. Janstro trying to walk away under the cover of Invis.
GPK not back.
Vision. GPK's in the river. Refraction won't save him. GPK dead for 2 minutes. And Dream, he's out of the ladder. The root goes for Raven. They dead him down. Dream is dead as well. 2 cores dead for 2 minutes. Song from Raven allows GeekFam to now look again and position themselves. Dream will be able to pounce back before they can make a commitment after the song ends. So Dream will survive. Jump in onto FNG. Dubu's in, commits with a lasso, gets the kill. Dubu will not lose his life. The E-blade saved. Dubu's going to be able to get out of there. But Raven, he's charging in. The duel's used. They've caught Dream. Dream is dead without buyback. They're down to the last 3 here, Gambit, as GeekFam pushed to the base. GG is called.
to keep yourself alive if you just don't immediately get 100-0.
Setsu already leading off on Weeha as he enters the vision. They're going to lead off with the song, so this is going to be Nigma, their first real offensive blitz. Can they actually catch multiple heroes here with the black hole? They're going to be able to grab both of them. Fly, Win, and Super are stuck. They don't have a cancel, especially with telekinesis tossing him back into the black hole. The two supports, the support and the offlane are already dead. And Setsu, he's going to get caught as well. He gets blown up.
Oh, he bumped back in. He's here
back in. He's actually going to buy back and try and catch these heroes with the coil out. GH almost dead, but Steel, no, he doesn't actually manage to get it off. Miracle's getting quite low. Overgrowth out. Here comes the relocate as well. The phase shift attack, and that's enough to finish off the carry of Nigma. Bring him down quite easily. And Roshan is low. There's a buyback on the tree. Monet. He's making sure that Nigma don't actually get a chance to get inside the pit. They do manage to get the two-man coil. They jump past. Immediately, black hole going down. Manage to get both of them to swap over. Cancels that very quickly. Monet into the back line, trying to trap down GH as long as possible. Miracle wants to be able to burn him out as quick as possible with the diffuser blade, but he's going to be able to finish off Curl first. Without that, Song is actually up here, so he can reset this fight as he's being chased away, but GH is going to lose his line to Setsu first. Back farther up. They stopped chasing the Nagasiren and went instead for mind control. Very clean, very few mistakes, and they're in the best position they've been all game to finally end this barracks. They have the Aegis and Cheese on the Slark, so dying there is not that big of a deal, but Miracle's coming in from the side, going straight for September, trying to deal with one of the black hole threats, but Miracle immediately has two cores. Oh, but the black hole comes in on the three, but tossed it as well, but the swap finally stops it. With the group of so many heroes, September's already dead, but Miracle's at a half health. Monet just does not let him get away. Song of Siren going off, Miracle still stuck in that pounce, and the leash lasts a long time. He's still stuck. That toss doesn't allow you to be able to get away. Miracle, can he get out? While Monet, he pounces on board, ignores Curls, he wants Miracle. They need to be able to get him out of here. Swap for swap, GH does it once again. He does manage to lock down Super. Miracle turns on him, but the Aeon Destiny to be able to protect him for the time being. The phase shift attack going out. Setsu locking down Miracle. He wants to be able to chase him down with that orb, and he's almost dead too. Miracle managed to dodge a little bit more. Can he get back to the fountain before Monet? No, because the overgrowth locks him down, and that is it. Catch those people trying to invade their jungle, and that's going to be Flywin. Just a speedy little fish is going to be able to latch onto him pretty quickly as he uses the pounce towards the tail end of that really nicely, burns him out of his mana. Now Super is going to be caught in trouble as well. Borrow time, heals up the full, but they still have plenty of disables to lay down into him. But Setsu, Miracle's low. Can they actually burst him down? The Mac comes in real quickly. Nice heal up, and Setsu had no chance of being able to burst him down. Super actually left to be able to burn out while Setsu chased down underneath his shrine and dies. The glimpse back to Winter's Curse that was laid out on Super earlier now may allow Nigma to catch up to him. I love the fact that they just focused on that core Lina first. The pounce forward from Miracle spots him with the surge. Dude, surge on Slug just looks crazy.
You back in. Remember, if you surge the Slug, you get wisp pasted too.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to make their jump. Sure, they managed to get the glimpse back, but now it's Weeha's turn to be able to jump onto Setsu and take him out of the fight. Monet trying to deal with these heroes. The vacuum group up of 3, but there's no AoE that's able to capitalize on that. But Monet in the back line, he tried to do what he could to juke it out with his doppelganger illusions, but he just couldn't do enough. Now Super's going to be slowed down with these two cores dead. They know Nigma, they can run the full gambit here. They can chase down anybody of RNG they want to. Tier 3s and Tier 4s be damned. Nigma, and now RNG, they've just walked too far. Swap back. Okay, Flywin's going to be able to save Setsu here, but maybe at the cost of his own life. Miracle does get glimpsed a little bit farther away, but still enough to be able to stay on top of Flywin, especially with Weeha committing a little bit farther, but the Aphotic Shield and Mist Coils managed to keep him alive. Now Nigma, now it's their turn to be a little bit too far forward. A swap back on a mind control. There's an easier target to be able to bring down, but the offlaner for offlaner, that's a tie, but Miracle, he wants a little bit more. He's going to go for Super Magic Wand. That's going to be able to heal him up as well as borrow time, but what about Setsu? What about Setsu? But he managed to get the LSA onto Miracle. Miracle still keeps on going because he's relying on GH to give him all those heals, and they can't really commit to Miracle.
Why not, right? And
okay, they want to fight for this one, as after all, Doom was behind Monet, managed to get off the Doom onto him, but the Rage also went out, so it slowed Mind Control being able to catch up to Monet and do some of this damage. They're going to be able to glimpse him back, though, and that's going to be a big one, especially since it breaks the tether. But what a meteor into the Deafening Blast! At least one hero, but 2 are low. That's going to be the Huskar falling as well. Mind Control actually gets clipped there, but the Sunstrike coming in. He's going to take out from the Ice Blast.
Miracle's Deso has arrived.
Oh, Setsu, awkward position, is going to be disarmed here, so that physical damage he could have maybe brought down Weeha. It's not going to be used, but with the Ice Blast coming in, Weeha is going to be dangerously low. Can Super do it by himself? He can! The support reigns supreme. Straight into the triangle area. They're bound to run into somebody here. The smokes are going to break. They see the back line. They're going to go for the Ancient Average. Quick 2-shot. That's easy, but in the back line, Monet and Super do manage to execute at least the Disruptor over to the right-hand side. The duel win by Miracle, but they do have the Ice Blast coming in. It's all worth it if they can get this kill. Miracle Miracle's taking a lot of damage from Setsu. Deafening blast, but it's not
So
quite
low.
enough. It's ticking, but the refraction's up. And Miracle, oh, look at this. They're actually going to go right back for this fight because they're going to help out Kuro as best they can. The Ice Blast coming in. Okay, a lot of heroes do manage to get away from that one, but Miracle actually going in, almost already killing Flywin, and Mind Control will help deal with him. Back over to Miracle, who's stuck up on that high ground. Well, it doesn't matter. He's already won the fight for his team as Weehaw goes in to be able to finish off September. The Meteor on top of Miracle, yes.
Oh, damn.
Setsu is getting a little excited. Miracle's stuck on the trip, yes, but you can't deal with Weehaw. He's got to get away from him. And now, Monet. He could still be chased away. He does have, oh, he doesn't actually have his rage. He may be stuck here. He does have the Albert to be able to slow down this damage, but it's not enough. He was not a healthy man.
Nice
Back
pass.
over.
Oh,
Oh,
they got him.
Jesus, they got him. Aegis on the ground.
Setsu?
Setsu get there in
Setsu?
time. Kuro wants to be able to
see him,
protect
he sees
this.
him.
Of course, he's going to be able to finish him off. Get inside the pit, get inside the pit, get there in time. Miracle,
Oh,
he tries to slow down with the kinetic field. I should it.
Like, Miracle, might
Oh, a
you?
little bit of vision. No,
He'll be
Ice Blast
fine.
going to land, but Monet really wants to take this fight once again. He has that halberd. He sees that Mind Control's low. Halberd on a Miracle, focusing on Mind Control, but Weehaw's right in the middle of this, and we go straight for Super. Trying to lock down that support. The support into the trees. They don't see him anymore. A big nuke coming out from Flywin, but it's not enough to get any kill. They've lost their support now. They've got to back away, but Flywin, there's always going to be that glimpse to be able to pull you back in to death on the side of RNG in the full retreat. They thought they were strong enough, but they were wrong. Sunstrike on out. Kuro plays the distance. He knows not to overcommit. Lets his team pick up the kills.
Force choke on the side.
Yeah.
Stuck in the trees.
Okay, we're going to lead off Fuel Scepter into the Static Storm. They're going to deal with the Wisp first. They try to helping hand from Fly, and he does
He's
help
so
out a
tanky.
decent amount. He is actually very tanky. He's going to be living long enough to be able to get off his mech. They have to focus on him so much that it looks like the rest of RNG could get away. But there's always going to be the glimpse of kinetic fields they have to worry about, and RNG might try and turn. With the duel, they're going to go for Weehaw here. September and Monet helping out with the damage. Is it going to be enough? Weehaw living those items.
Disarm.
Those damn tier 3 items allowing to live through. Infest pop out. Weehaw's healing up, and now he's turning on a Flywin. Ancient Apparition, he's trying to help out. They glimpse him back in. Super actually detaches himself from Monet as a result with a buyback coming out from Miracle, wiping through RNG. Now RNG have definitely lost that fight. Triple kill. Well, the pick off like that. Time to go high. Oh, immediately the goal in the Ancient Apparition is going to hold the ice. Coming at him. What the Miracle's dead. He's gone. 2 minutes out of the game.
That disarm. So frustrating to deal with his Monet. Backdoor protection kicking in for a second, but here's the creep wave.
They have to be careful though. Flywin, his duel is back up. So if they try another play like Mind Control did, could just start bleeding some hero skills. And that's going to be Weehaw with the Static Storm, Meteor, and the Cataclysm. It's all going to be enough to be able to get that.
With the buyback advantage. They've got it up.
Oh, they ran into Setsu, and that's going to be that
He's the one
Yule
without.
into Aghanim, Static Storm, and Setsu. He's going to have a helping hand from Flywin. They're also going to use the duel until they recognize this Invoker is everything to RNG. Now they can try and deal with the rest of the Monet. With the duel on the
Miracle's
Mind Control, they're going to be able to win that one, and Miracle's not here. Weehaw, he can't do it by himself, surely. Or maybe he can't. He does have the Aegis. He does have that halberd. He's going to be enough to be able to force him back. And with that Aghanim Scepter, he's going to be able to chase Monet. Weehaw staying alive on just like 500 HP, but RNG can't afford to turn fight back. Now that Miracle's here, they're going to try and get away with that invest. The pull back on his September should be able to get that kill at least.
Cap, there's no creep wave though, because the Invoker actually had Forge Spirits pushing mid.
3 versus 5.
so
Can RNG
low.
pull this out? Weehaw is already a little bit low. Actually
the
managed to
cheese.
pop the cheese. He also has Satanic as well, but he needs to be able to right click to do that. He needs to disarm right now. He can't
gotta
actually
hit.
get it off. One more hit with the bash. He can manage to finish him off. No buyback there. A duel. Gonna find Kuro here. Kuro. And he has the gem, so he doesn't really want to die here. And they did manage to get the Doom on to Setsu. That's a massive kill, especially with the glimpse back. Should be assured unless Super can get him out of here, and he does.
He's got buyback to an Invoker, but that was huge. They're going to trade the relocate for the Doom. You'll take that all day, and the static field
Static
wasted.
Storm is well being wasted. Flywin, if he can find the right kind of duel, and he does. He finds it on the Weehaw with the Ice Blast coming in. They're going to be able to catch him out. Maybe blow him up with the Abyssal Blade. Everyone from Nigma, they're retreating because he does have buyback with the Tornado. Look at that damage just flowing in from Monet.
There it is.
Tier 3. Okay, there's going to be our opening onto Monet. Super doesn't have a way to be
Reload
able to
coming.
protect him here. Hell, the Ice Blast coming in. Weehaw trying to finish him off. He does manage to get the relocate back out with the duel onto Kuro as well. They finish him off. Immediately buybacks. 2 of them coming out from Nigma, and the relocate coming back into this very soon. Mind Control now going down as well. Right into the Deafening Blast, pushing him all in. Their Stroll slowed down. Miracle's trying to get away with a jump forward onto Weehaw. Trying to lock him down. another Sunstrike on a Miracle, almost enough to finish him off back into Weehaw, but now he's dead with no buyback. Miracle chased down by a Tornado. Don't have an overgrowth, they do have the Doom. They're gonna use that on Monet, yes, but Super is just gladly healing him up. Miracle's gonna try and do some damage. There goes the Cataclysm and Deafening Blast. Girl on the right, he's already dead. Miracle's gonna have to limp back. He pops BKB. He knows he has to fight here. He can't take time to heal. He's identified Setsu, yes, maybe he can actually lock him down, but he doesn't have any disables to do so. Now Mind Control gets ripped apart by Monet.
They are going to try and chase him. He's got the borrowed time.
And they are rotating here, remember.
It's hard to bring Cuckoo down. You know, RNG, they're sort of tunnel visioning on him. It's going to give time for Carl to come in. RP on 2. I mean, I don't know what they were trying there, RNG. I think that's a meme too far. But we'll see. You know, RNG's done a lot of great stuff so far at the Minor, so they've obviously got a good grasp of the game. See this drag back onto Cuckoo, seeing if they can do anything about this. They're committing heavily again onto an Abaddon. And, well, with the Static Storm, they should have it. Borrowed time's already been used, he's out of mana, they do get the kill.
I mean, when you throw absolutely everything into him, you need to take him down. And perhaps now Dubu as well, as he doesn't have that Abaddon to protect him.
Exactly, now that they've sort of broken apart that sort of big frontliner for Geek Fam, they can move on to the squishier of heroes. So head up, Cuckoo. It's going to give them the vision already. Setsu popping the Shadow Blade to sort of scout things out. Money's trying to head in aggressively. Quick skewer outside of the field. Carl still trying to commit, but he's starting to get his mana drained by these Diffuser Blade illusions. The boat's going to come crashing down. He pops the BKB, Carl, but they've lost Dubu. September Wolf fall now. The RP is down onto 2. Is there any follow, though? He brings them in with the Shockwave, but he hasn't quite got the damage. Setsu and Flywind are fine. A buyback comes out from September. RNG know that this is now a fight for them to take. With no RP, Carl is weaker. He skewers Setsu to the side, though. In fact, Setsu's been separated, but again, the Shadow Blade, it's saving him. Setsu will be able to sneak away in the shadows. He'll survive. Carl's surrounded. The Magnus will fall, but it's far too late. Falls into the hands of RNG and Cuckoo. He's now going to be the focus. He's got to get out of here unless the team feel that they can try and fight into this Aegis. Cuckoo caught out by the Torrent. Borrowed time now. Pot Raven's trying to help clear the illusions and at least keep Cuckoo safe with the Glimpse packs there. Into the Thunderstrike. Cuckoo's in trouble. The Chain Frost is out. They want to go up to the high ground. RNG are chasing on for this one. Another bounce finishes off the Abaddon. Dubu melts in a matter of seconds. There'll be a buyback coming into play. Carl tries to go for the backlines. He gets September Super, but the counterplays there from Flywind. The GA's out. Monet's still alive. Doppelganger's out down to the low ground. Setsu's still standing there, strong on the front lines. Frost Shield will keep him safe. He tries to walk back towards the river, but the grab's there from Zephyr. Telekinesis holds him in place, but Setsu, he's still alive. Solar G is popped, but they haven't got the offensive maneuver to catch Setsu. Setsu will live. RNG lose no one, and Monet, he's not done yet. He's draining the mana of Raven, pushing back the Leshrac. He'll turn his attention towards Cuckoo. Cuckoo brought back for this, and his ult is still unavailable. He's finally back up, so now Cuckoo will not have to worry about Monet going for him. But Monet, he's got bigger sights. He's going to go for Carl. Carl's out of mana. Flywind smacking him down with a hammer. The Purification. Carl is dead for 70. It needs to be a very good RP though now.
It needs to be an RP that connects on
Raven. This is the carry in trouble. He has to put the BKB. Maybe Geek Fam could try and find into this. The GA is going to be popped quite early on by RNG. Carl starting to lose his mana. The shield will save him. Has to put the BKB. Static Storm controls Zephyr. He'll look for the easy kill of Rubik. Zephyr will fall. The rest of Geek Fam will be able to retreat. But RNG, they're going to keep the pressure on.
He has no BKB.
They get the vision. Carl surrounded. They'll throw out the cast. Stubu trying his best to help, but he's just a poor old witch doctor. There's not a lot he can do. He steps forward, dies immediately. Double buybacks coming out from Geek Fam. They know that this is the time they have to try and make things swing around, but it seems pretty much impossible. Carl dead for 80 seconds. A dieback on Dubu. Raven tossed to the side. Continue to sort of push him away from the fight. Doesn't mean that Flywind's been left alone a bit. Setsu will jump across to try and help out his Omni. Flywind will be able to escape with the buff of the Heavenly Grace. BKB popped by Setsu. He's trying to commit for this one. The ward's down. September will fall. Raven's BKB as well popped. As he looks to keep this fight going strong for Geek Fam. Turns his attention towards Setsu. The Dream Core's down. The pounce as well into the stuns from the army of Dubu. They have the control to take down the Ember. Sing gets the slow on Super, but Super's prepared with the Glimmer. There's no detection on the front lines. Carl's going to go in.
He
gets the Dream Core on the back lines. Maybe they can go for the two of them. September, he'll be the new focus. Silence and held in place. September will be taken down.
Now Super.
Monet's trying to turn up to the fight on the side with Flywind. he commits onto Zephyr. Setsu's in, but telekinesis holds Setsu back, drags him down. BKB's pop. Setsu wants to jump forward, finish off the kill on the Ruby, but Zephyr's still alive. Another remnant is a heavy commitment, but finally Setsu will get the kill, but he's losing his teammates. The two supports are dead on RNG. Flywind will be followed into the trees. He's trying to juke this out, but he's out of mana. He's got no health to play with. Does get dream coiled, but no further jump forward from Geek Fam as they realize the rest are there. Now Raven's ready to go. He goes in, but immediately Raven pops the BKB. The smoke screen does nothing at all to him as he's good to go. Turns towards Flywind, now pounces in onto Setsu, forces the BKB out from the Ember, staying there on the Omni. He needs help. Flywind, he's going to provide it for himself with the GA. Will manage to retreat. Raven's still trying to commit onwards with the Shadow Dance. Cannot quite find the further kills, or maybe Setsu's in trouble. There's a buyback. They're trying to turn. Raven jumps out straight away from the tricks of the trade.
In his own world on the left side, just playing on their high ground.
Another silence, root as well. Raven's in, looking towards Monet and September. He's going for the shot. September will be healed. Setsu's gone. Dead for a minute. Buys back immediately. Raven just diving past Tier 4s here with the BKB and Shadow Dance.
Radiant's middle
Jumps away, but he's still sticking around. Super has been caught.
Monet's in, onto Dubu, the root's out though, controlling the two, and then Setsu pops the BKB, he's looking to take down the supports. Dubu pops the hand of God, Dubu's still alive, finally falls, the Remnants will do it, Dubu is dead. It's Monet, another jump forward, trying to get the control onto Zephyr. Zephyr dealing with this Ricky. September turns, he's got the control on Carl. Carl's knocked down, the Punk's in trouble. Nuked out, the Punk is dead. Cuckoo ripped out, he wants to take Raven home, but the Taxi Man's dead. 3 gone on Geek Fam. RNG coming out on top of the fight. Zephyr's going to go for the escape. As they got the lockdown, they have the Hex is there. Raven will be able to pick up the Aegis. Still though, Money's trying to go for the fight. He jumps in, commits it. With the tricks, Cuckoo gets himself out of range. The shackles are out. Setsu on the front. Money's looking for the chase. Cuckoo, he's getting shredded here. The GA buffs out from Flywind, keeping the cores good to go. They turn towards Carl. He's Hex. He's nuked. He's stuck at the smoke screen. Is just outside of the edge, so he has the phase shift. The jump out with the pull. The sinister gaze from Super drags him in. From both teams' cores. And here we have it starting off. Cuckoo caught out from the rest of them. They'll try and force him back. Another Sports to try and separate him from the team. Cuckoo will be able to get out of range, but now Setsu turns his attention towards Dubu. Jumping from Monet. He's on top of Zephyr. Pipe is popped, but the tricks the trade is cutting them down. One more jump forward will finish off Zephyr. He's got his eyes on him, Monet, and he'll get the kill. Zephyr is gone for 90. Setsu's still alive. Another jump in from Monet. This Ricky is tearing them apart. BKB's popped by Raven, but September's down to the low ground. Carl's trying to keep vision. Cuckoo already scaredly getting out of the...
Straight up, straight again.
Can they really stop RNG from doing this though? Cuckoo, he's hexed. He's stuck in the damage of the Ricky. Cuckoo just melting as this Underlord, as Cuckoo will fall. GA is out. It's so hard for Geek Fam to fight back into this. They're going to buy back on Cuckoo in an attempt to turn this fight around, but Money is just too elusive, keeping himself out of range of any of the course of Geek Fam. Raven's trying to escape towards the racks as Monet plays around with Geek Fam, pushing them away. They'll commit. Look for Monet. Heavenly Grace keeping him healed up. He'll swallow that cheese back up to full HP. Over towards Carl. Carl out of the range. The root's down. Cuckoo trying to turn, but they just don't seem to have the damage to hit RNG at all. Remnant in from Setsu. The BKB pop. And stolen Remnant from Zephyr gets him into the fountain. They do grab Setsu very close to the own base. Maybe they dove a little too far. Pouncing onto Setsu. Can they kill this one off? Carl and Raven, they're trying their best, but Setsu, he's still too tanky right now with that crown. He's sitting around with 3,400 HP. Goes back in for another poke with the sleight of fist. Raven is out of mana. Monet will jump in. He's looking for the bash. Can he get him? In he goes for the Abyssal. The tricks of the trade will do it. Raven is dead. Has to buy back. Raven. Can he actually make anything go the way of Geek Fam? It feels so helpless right now with how much RNG are just playing around with them. They'll find the Omni Knight. And RNG, they're more than fine. Setsu's away from the Raven, pots the BKB. Look at the pounce on Monet. Monet, he's forced in even deeper. Can they kill him? Trips straight back up. He jumps away. Another blink to the low ground. They just cannot stop the Ricky.
That was also the stolen Chain Frost, but just not enough. But they do get the Ember at least.
You know, Setsu, he is buying back. He knows that this is very close to RNG claiming the kill, claiming the game. And Monet! He is, but he's buying back. Carl's still alive, pops the low to Setsu's using the BKB very early on here. Dream Core's down, popping the refresher with a bash. Raven's on top of them. The GA is there to help out Setsu a little bit as he's nullified. They're still on top of him. Can they kill him? He's bashed up. Sentu's in trouble. They jump in with a silent Sentu. He's fallen low. He's fallen to the side. He will jump across. He's trying to find Zimmer, but Raven,
They got him
he
again.
bounces in. He's dead without buyback. Mone has been dusted. He's rooted. They're in. He's dead.
Is this it?
They've thrown the
They did
goddamn
it.
game. That's a throw and a half, Lizard. They've thrown it. RNG have straight up said.
Coming underneath, Radiant Vision.
Maybe it's like a real 5-hit play. Okay, it's not Toby.
No, he's got GH right behind him. The shields are up, and Weeha still in the middle of this. Can he have more help? No, it's now 1-on-5. Mind control. He TP'd in, but then swapped straight back into the middle of the 5 heroes. Where is the extra help? Baybolt through. Tornado will create a little bit of extra space with Mind control. Now sacrificing his life, but Excess Vampire doesn't want to give this up just yet. They're on the run back out. Still the Observer and Sentry. Kuro is trying to get rid of the damn stuff. And he's able to do so, but he'll lose his life on top of the hill. 3 heroes lost for Nigma. Well, long jump forward. He's managed to pick himself up a double damage rune at least. And what? Miracle swap back in, able to get Tornado on FNG. Weeha needs to help out. He's running in, but he's already lost Miracle. That's a huge kill to take. And Mind Control, he can't keep up. In fact, Weeha very actually pushed to the side. Have they got another way to get closer? Kuro getting up the hill, but they keep the vision up, and Kuro will fall once again.
Getting out on the hero with the most abilities in the whole game.
Now they're coming over. Perfect.
That's good.
Excess Vampire initiating over on 3. Look for the extra control. Weeha able to go onto FNG, but he's going onto FNG. They've already lost Miracle. GH will fall, and Weeha's TP out. TPs are coming back from Nigma. The bottom lane's pushing in, but nowhere near fast enough to make him worry about it. The Treants are coming in, and Weeha jumps in. BKB, GH is in the neighborhood, and everyone from Gambit just getting outside the pit. Roshan sending a 10% HP. The Flame Break Tornado, Storm Spirit being caught in the back of the Cataclysm is coming down. Sharpshot got so much damage, but so does FNG. Kuro, the first one to fall in this engagement. Mind control, BKB sending his front. GPK and Dream will work together to finish up Roshan. They have the Aegis Immortal in hand into GPK's hands as FNG. Man, he's just setting his ground. He's actually the one helping to kill off Miracle, who's dead without buyback. Forces Gambit to look away, but there's your blink. That's an Aghanim's ulti as well, so the BKB will end up still be snapped on the coil. They'll VS swap him further down, enraged up. He needs to jump up. Cataclysm, bouncing around. They got the lasso. Then just Kuro and FNG holding each other in position. Kuro will go down as the split shot did his work as Mind Control smack bang in the middle of the team, not where they want to be. FNG also kind of not where he wants to be, inside the dire base, but they get pushed back down again. Weeha not giving it up. The shield protection, he doesn't actually have enough. Weeha pushed up the hill, but he also won't survive. They try and play at the cliffs, but they just cannot escape. Dream waiting inside the base. GH can blink himself away, but even then the damage is so damn high. And attack lightning! That's how you end it, really. I actually did get to see him. More embellishments up. GPK looking for the early raises. The ET splitter. They just want Excess Vampire off this field, and they got it. Weeha finds the kill. Secondary banish also going to work. FNG over from the tree lanes. It's a great storm as well as Wall. GPK going to buy himself some time with a Yulsa drop towards the air. And they just banish him again. They just keep going. Weeha, this is like the better version of Doom. You just keep deleting. Now the self is going to be completed. Dire Miracle have the Aegis Immortal. What have you got stolen? The pit looking to be planted down. OD very far on the front lines. Going to actually remove FNG for the moment with the first banishment. Second banishment over on the side. FNG, well, that instant's going to start to really build up for Weeha, and Shashlo, well, he will not be able to escape from this one. Everyone's chasing him down.
Weeha has definitely stepped up.
They're waiting for him. They're totally waiting for him. The storm's going to come down because he waveformed forward. Miracle able to actually get that initial stun. Dream, have they got another control? Yeah, you do. Glimpse straight back in again. Where does he want to jump? Wants to quickly doppelganger as he converts himself in towards Miracle. But now the doppelganger forward. It's the original. It's the OG. Miracle staying on Dream. Now Bone Drive Mana. Excess Vampire. He'll be controlled on the bottom side thanks to Kuro as well as GH. But more support's arriving. It's OD going after FNG. He can just drop the hammer if he feels he needs to get the kill up the hill. Well, it won't be enough to get the kill over on Dream, but with the arrival of Mind Control. Oh, Morphling, waveforms up, E-Blade pop, Kuro once again, but he gets the ultimate off, and Dream caught inside the wall. The ET splitter is moving towards GPK, defensive Yule Scepter up towards the air, but FNG losing his life quickly, but the Tombstone, great position up on top of the hill. They cannot deal with this one, Nigma, but then again, Gambit, they just want to bail out and leave FNG to die. Undying will buy back, and here we go again. Put down the pip, at least catch Miracle on the edge of it. GPK bashed him, so he can't get the Requiem of Souls off. GPK will now start to wind up. He will at least get it off.
and maybe Nigma will think about a retreat for the moment as Blinks come forward. Kuro protected by the GA, but locked inside by the pit. Miracle is still inside the base. He's trying to actually kill off the damn tombstone that has so many spawns. Now he'll finally do it and turns attention towards FNG. Because OD is dead, FNG is out of mana, and GH wants to help out with the ET split, trying to buy some space. GPK moving to the side, but he's on the wrong side of the tracks. He has buyback available, may as well commit up because you've got nothing else to throw apart from your body. That Nigma and Miracle, if they can get him, keeping the stuns going, no, Doppelganger's away to safety, but Dream's in the back lines, looking to kill off Kuro. Miracle has moved over, triggering the Lincoln Sphere. Dream needs to try and turn an attack. You'll set her up towards the edge. GPK, what have you got this time around? Miracle raised down, but he's got Nago's Immortal, a second Miracle, ready to fight. And Dream, Adapt to Strike is ready. Miracle tries to dodge out of it with the Manda as well as Doppelganger. He's such a hard target to connect on. Mind Control's trying to help him through Shashlo, dying so quickly, and he gets an extra bash just for good measure.